Homestead. Today's video is a vlog. Now when you live out rural, you obviously don't have everything that you need. And with school getting started, we're also dealing with... Sorry, there's some runners on the side of the road. We saw somebody we knew. Hi, me again. Anyway, hi, Melissa. So, with my older girls doing online school this year, we have to go up, get all their school supplies, and it's about a 2-hour drive to offices where we pick those things up. So we're going to head up there, and we've got a handful of errands that we're going to do on the way back home, including visiting a nursery just for the heck of it, because we're there and I love doing that. Maybe we'll pick up some more herbs and try doing herbs in the house for a little while. We're going to stop. My husband bought some boots, and when he put them on, one of the straps broke like the first time he put it on. So we're going to return the boots. And then my daughters are in full Halloween. Let's get our Halloween costumes made, which is probably good because what they're making is pretty cool. So we're going to stop at the fabric store. We'll be getting lunch somewhere, and so we're just bringing you along for the ride. It was an interesting evening yesterday. Our power went out.
The whole town's power went out.
The whole town's power, well, half the town's power went out, and then eventually they had to turn off the whole town's power, plus the next town's over power, because a transformer went out, and they had to replace the transformer. So it didn't go on again until, I don't know, 6 or 7 o'clock this morning. So it was out for 12 hours. We had no power.
But it was so cool because you could see the stars up there. Me and Sammy slept out on the trampoline. It was fun.
There was no moon. It was a really dark night. And you don't realize how many lights you got going on in your house until there's no power. And it kind of drove my dog nuts. I think she's like, where's all my background noises? Because she kept getting up and wandering around and getting up and wandering around and laying down, and yeah. So
something was wrong. So
it was an interesting night, and we're in for an interesting day, and we're glad you could join us. Oh yeah, seeds in the mail.
Seeds in the mail.
Seeds.
Whatever that is.
Herb book.
Oh, herb book.
All sorts of fun things.
Okay, there we go. I'm
So
ready.
we're a little bit early to our appointment to pick up our kids' stuff. So in the meantime, we'll open mail. So I missed the MI gardener. He's been so out of seeds, and so I made a great big wish list. And then you can also be put on a wait list and be notified when the seeds you're interested are ready. And so every time I get an email, I go in to see what he's got that's on my list, and I order 4 or 5 packages of seeds. So we've got some peppers, some midnight black turtle beans, so black beans. I want to try that. Some dwarf basil, some Mary Washington asparagus. So that'll be fun. Get an asparagus bed started somewhere in my yard. And then this one, we have we have lemon mint, Minnesota midget cantaloupe, some Genovese basil. Man, I've got like tons of basil plants. I want to learn how to use basil, but all of these just sounded so good. And some of them, they have like the pretty flowers, like this blue spice basil has these really pretty flowers on it. So that's a lot of fun. Some of that will probably start in pots inside in the winter. And then this one, I'm wanting to learn how to do herbalism, how to use herbs for medicines and that kind of thing. And so I bought this book, The Lost Book of Herbal Remedies. So I'm hoping it looks really good. She's a doctor. So we will have to go through this, learn how to use poultices and different herbs, what they're used for, and how to use them. So I'm pretty excited to learn all this.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Rosemary mouthwash.
So we picked up the girls' stuff from Mountain Heights Academy. We've really liked them. Online charter schools are interesting because everything is online except for their main offices, where the principal and the student counselors and things like that are located. So obviously having the kids come and pick up all their school supplies during the wearing of the masks and everything is it makes it a little harder. So they have them all schedule an appointment, they pull all their books and they put them into a bag. Sammy, you want to hold up a bag? And
Bags.
there's the bag. So they've got their computers in there and all their books that they need. And so yeah, so we've got that picked up. We got the shoes returned. Now we've got to go get my daughter's charging cord that she left at her friend's house. And so anyway, but the kids have really enjoyed doing the Mountain Heights Academy. They've got good teachers, and they really do work hard to make sure the kids are doing what they need to do and getting their schoolwork done, and they're there for the kids. Now my second oldest daughter, she sometimes struggles with asking for help. So she's getting better at that. She's starting to learn. Huh, Sammy? She's learning to be better about asking for help, and so that's one thing. You kind of have to make sure you got to make sure you're checking your kids. They always have their grades posted, or at least what work they've got done, and so that's my biggest job, is to make sure that they're getting those done and to find out why, if it isn't happening. So So anyway, Mountain Heights Academy. If you're in Utah, it's a really great school. It's a really great option if you are considering keeping your kids at home but don't necessarily want to homeschool them. It's just middle to high school. There are other options for your elementary school kids. But anyway, we like it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look how beautiful. Big, beautiful toys.
Oh, look at the water lilies. They're blooming.
They're beautiful.
I love fish. I want to have a pond with fish. Okay, so we're at Glover Nursery. This is in West Jordan, Utah. And they have this really lovely pond area, water feature area, where they show how you can put plants. They've got their water plants and how you can make ponds.
They're big and beautiful.
What's in here? Oh yeah.
Look how pretty. Oh, beautiful.
Oh yeah.
So pretty.
So freaking.
Lighting's a little funky, so it'll be a little hard to see. Oh, there's a little one. Hi. Yeah, that one has really long. Oh, they're so pretty. But yeah, I walk over here and they're like, oh, you got food? You got food?
Yeah. Really pretty. You probably remember my Instagram post where I posted a picture of this.
I love
But I love how they've got this set up. It's really pretty. And then they have plants in here to show how they might work in a garden here in Utah.
Let them spread, but then if it spreads too much, you don't want to block your fish. You want to be able to see your fish.
It's a really expansive nursery. Just goes on forever and ever and ever. And they have just about anything you could want. So we're in the succulent section. My daughter is learning about succulents and how to grow them and plant them, and we're in such a deserty area. I really want to get like some hens and chicks like this and plant them. Red heart.
I think this has got a bunch of little
Topaz. There's all sorts of different hens and chicks.
Yeah.
So.
I think this one's my favorite.
Ooh, that is pretty. That's, what is it called?
It's
the
a Silver
King.
King. Hens and chickens.
It's a big one.
It's really big. It's so pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, it's surprising how big succulent can get. Fun place.
Big fun place. And it goes on forever. Goes clear back there even.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the Japanese maple, right?
So we made it home. It's always a long drive. We left at 9 o'clock in the morning and we got home at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We got a lot of things done. My daughter, we completely forgot to film at the fabric store, but she found a lot of great fabric she's thinking about using for this dragon. She's making a dragon that drapes over her shoulder for a Halloween costume. And so that was a lot of fun just to spend time with my two older girls and to be able to do things with them. We don't always get to break away sometimes, and so when we get a chance, it's really nice. We want to thank you for joining us today on our vlog of the day and taking a trip into town. We hope you enjoyed it, and we wish you all the best for your own homestead and gardening adventures, and hope to see you in our next video. Bye-bye.